Hi, my name is Stephanie Carrion. I am the daughter of Louis Singh. I'm one of three kids. I'm the youngest. My oldest brother is Louis, and my middle brother is Daniel. Well, my dad, he was a funny man. Uh, he loved to have get-togethers and stuff. He was also a very strict man in the sense that he liked everything in order. He had his own ways of doing things, and he raised us all like that. Um, Growing up in my household was pretty typical most of the time. Oh gosh, my parents divorced. I think like in second grade, so I don't really remember too much. My dad's time in Vietnam, never really told too much stories, but I just remember he had a stack of pictures that we would look through, and I was interested in looking through these pictures because it was just, I guess, fascinating. I mean, I was just a little girl, so I didn't really know too much about war or anything like that, and I don't think I could have understood any of that. Even growing up, as I got older, he never really talked too much about it. Didn't know too much about it, but I think I just always reference back to the pictures of what he did. From what I remember, he was in charge of tanks. I don't know what necessarily that meant he did, but I guess he loaded them, cleaned them, the tanks. I used to love when just every time after dinner he would go outside to smoke his cigarettes after dinner because there was no smoking in the house. So he would go sit outside and we'd all go sit out there and just sit in the front yard of the house and just talk and bullshit around and wait for the ice cream man during the summertime. It was like always the thing, wait for the ice cream man. And yeah, I loved hanging out with him like that, just sitting around talking and just the normal things like that. So my dad was 70 years old when he committed suicide. It's crazy to hear that he could do that, because to me my dad was always a strong man and like very stubborn and willpowered, or I really don't know how to say that, but I just never thought he would do something like that. The day my dad committed suicide was just a strange day to begin with, because towards like the end of my work day, it was just a typical work day, but towards the end of my work day, I just remember feeling like sick, like I was getting sick, like nauseous, and I don't know, just like my nerves were getting to me and I felt sick. And I come home from work and I'm just laying on the couch and just trying to relax so I could feel better. And then I got a phone call. They left a voicemail. There was an officer, detective, left me a voicemail saying that I needed to get back in contact with him because it had to do with my dad. But I did. I called the detective back, and that's when he confirmed that I needed to go down there and that my dad had passed away, and that it looked like he had did it to himself. When I think about my dad's suicide, I feel just horrible. I mean, I think about it every single day. Like, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. I'm fortunate that I didn't find him, didn't have to see him like that, but I see it in my head every day. Like my dad shot himself in the head. And I picture that in my head every day. I see it every day. I picture it. And it hurts to know that I wasn't there for him. But yeah, I see it every day. It's hard. I wish I could have been there for him. I wish our relationship didn't have to end the way it did. I didn't know that he would ever, I didn't think that he would ever do that.
Oh no, I was just wondering what you're doing.